Hey everyone, this is Desi. I went ahead and made an Hardcore Ironman. We don't intend on it staying a Hardcore Ironman. However, we wanted to start out that way, see how many days we can last, and kind of just rock with it and see how it goes. I know I'm gonna have a lot of challenges, but we're gonna give it a shot. These are my stats. As you can see, I have won in absolutely everything. Um, you know, I am excited and a little bit nervous about this whole thing. I click around a lot. I'm not the best. I haven't really streamed any RuneScape quality, so I don't know how the picture's gonna look or how the stream's gonna come out or if everything's gonna be cropped perfectly. These are all the items I have from Tutorial Island, and this is what I'm gonna do to get started. So we're gonna move in and see what the day brings us. Alright, let's celebrate one good time. Alright, let's get started. I believe if we talk to these people, they're gonna give us like some kind of gear or something. I'm just trying to level up. So let's talk to him about melee combat. Kind of know what he tells me. Like, I already know most of the things because I do have a main account. I'm hoping he gives me some stuff. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna claim all of the things that these people have to offer. And there we go. So what's better? This is +8 range, this is +8 range. So Tutorial Island and the stuff they give you is the same, right? +4, +3. Yeah, so we didn't even need the training stuff. We can just stick with their bronze. Alright, it's time to fight our first enemy. Who will we kill? Welp. Do we start with a goblin? I don't know. I say a cow, honestly. I think a cow would be well, you know what? We're gonna challenge this goblin. Here we go. Bam. Premium content, you guys. Right here. The war with the goblins. We're going to take over Gielinor. Destroy them. I actually don't hate the goblins at all. They're actually pretty great. We're just gonna do... Is there something that gets us shared experience? There is not. Okay. But let's go ahead and check out our bank for the first time. Alright, so we're here at the bank. We're gonna go ahead and take a look what we're working with. I have some gold here, which is nice. I don't know, I drew that out and put that back. Let's see all this training stuff. I want to make sure I'm collecting it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this in there and just make sure that maybe organize my bank a little bit because it's a little chaotic. Again, I apologize for the picture quality. I'm sure it's not great, but I am definitely trying to get it sorted. But yeah, this is just the boring part of putting everything in the bank. I don't know why I didn't just shift everything into the bank, but like works longer, not smarter. I don't know. But I know I want to go fishing, and I know that I'm gonna need my axe and my tinderbox so when I can cook the fish, because I'm gonna need food, substance, stuff to stay attacking things, because goblins are gonna hurt when you're level 1 or level 3. So let's... So as I've said, I've never done an Ironman. I'm a big GE bond junkie. Okay, even like a long time ago, before bonds, people would just give me money and, you know, whatever. But for right now, we're just gonna figure this out as an Ironman. I know I need to go fishing, and I think the fishing spot that I remember is... I think it's over here, right? Or at least, like, there used to be a fishing spot here. I think it was lobsters, actually. But I don't see it, so I guess it's not here anymore. So I don't know where I'm gonna get fish from. I do know I need food, right? Because can't fight goblins without substance. There's a fishing spot over here, but that looks like it's gonna be for a rod and bait. So we'll just move forward and we will just go get chickens or something. Let's get the chickens. Oh, maybe I can kill a cow and I can use the beef and I can cook the beef. They're only level 2, right? Let's just do that. Doo -doo -doo. Yeah, we're gonna be a cow killer. I wish I would have like had range gear so I could shoot inside the fence without getting hurt. Dang, this cow is actually beating me up a little bit. We are gonna die to a cow. Hardcore Ironman lost to a cow. Yeah, maybe we'll go do chickens. Maybe chickens are gonna be a safer route. But we'll grab the beef and then we'll go try again. Okay, finally, chickens. I've been talking about them for 15 minutes. Let's get rid of chickens. We can kill those, they don't hurt us that bad. We're just gonna go ahead and pick up the chicken, and we'll just pick up everything, and then we're gonna kill a bunch of chickens. Alright, time to cook these chickens. We got a lot of bones to bury, but we're just gonna cook these chickens up. And we're burning them. Let's go! We are cooking some chicken. We got one! And we leveled up. Nice. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of all these burnt chickens and whatever else. We'll bury these bones here in a little bit, and we're just gonna repeat the process, continue to get more chickens. All right, as we are getting chickens, we have a friend coming to recruit us to our clan. So, if you guys want to know a little bit about that, Rain is actually a part of our clan called Social XP, and it's a clan that me and Steve made together, and we wanted to have like a social experience. And so you can see us talking, and they're just getting me recruited. I tell them to say hi to the people. So you're gonna see that here. And yeah, so now I'm recruited to the clan, so I'm not all alone out here. All right, after a long, hard day of working with chickens, we now have an inventory full of chickens. So we're going to organize our inventory and get ready to do some actual training. This should be enough to get us by for a little bit at least. So we even have a hide, and these feathers will go on the bank for when we go fishing. This needs to be better. Tetris. Alright, here we go. Let's go and adventure. Now I'm going to speed through all of this because we're just going to be fighting for a while and eating our food, and we'll let you know when it's over. You don't have to watch. All right, we found our fishing spot. So we are over here in the swamps of Lumbridge, and we are fishing all for our food now. So we're gonna fish and fish and fish. Then we're gonna go chop the wood, and then we're gonna burn a fire, and then we're gonna cook the food. It's super simple process. Just gonna fast forward through all this boring content. I have to say, I don't hate fishing. This isn't bad. I do wish there was a tree nearby so I could just chop it and burn my things and keep fishing and power fish, but whatever. Nonetheless, we are almost done with our fishing adventure. Alright, we have an inventory almost full of fish, so now we just need to cut some trees, burn some fires, and cook some fish. So let's go do that. Alright, we got a full inventory of logs. Let's go ahead and burn some fires and get our fire making up. So that's what we're gonna do. I think if you do it in a line, it's like XP is like more. But look at that instant level up. Let's do some more leveling. Let's go over the bridge. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I know this is some premium content. Feel free to skip to the good part, which is, I think, not right now. All right, back to the bank. We're gonna go to the top floor. And then, oh, that's not the top floor. Okay, that's the top floor. And then we are going to grab out some more gear for training. I think we're going to try to do some magic. I don't even know what we need. We don't have a staff. I don't know. I think we need a staff before we train magic. Because this one at a time cast is going to suck. Well, let's try it out anyway. Let's just cast this onto this goblin. Yeah, this feels like trying to do the mage arena one. Click, click. Oh, it's awful. I hate it. I love autocast. So I don't think we'll be training magic like this. This is not the way. Okay, well, next thing we went to the bank and we got our pickaxe. Pretty much empty inventory other than one spot. Because I don't know, we just brought our sword and our shield. So we're gonna go mine. And of course, when I do this, I actually mine one ore, not knowing that you need two different ores to smelt. This is how much I buy things in old school RuneScape on my main account. I buy things absolutely constantly to the point that I don't even know how to smelt properly. Like I know you need coal and gold in the blast furnace, but that's I mean I don't know. I just didn't do a whole lot of smelting, and when I did do smelting, I just bought 1,000 of each ore and smelted really fast just to power level. Like I didn't mine. I was so lazy. I got most of my mining from MLM, grinding out the outfit, and then switching to shooting stars. So I'm such a noob. I'm just gonna fast forward through the whole mining bit because it was awful. When I realized I had too many of these, and then I was like, what do I do with this? And then I had to go back and get the right thing so I could smelt because I wanted a scimitar, and it was a whole lot of things, and nothing came out of it except for a couple levels. So here is a friend comes and visits named Venus, and he is trying to pop a cracker on me to see if I might get a party hat, even though I'm an Iron Man. It did not work, so we were super sad, but unfortunately, party hats are not available. The only way an Iron Man can have one is in a special case where it was able to be transferred, but unfortunately, no, an Iron Man cannot have a party hat. There's no way to get one. Sad. So I can't look cool, but it's okay. There's a flower crown that I want, and I'll get that at some point. But from then on, I just kind of kill goblins and try to level up and try to get all my skills up. At the end, I'll show you what I got to. Getting pretty tired. This has been one day event. I'm probably gonna split this video into at least 2 parts, but it's so boring. I don't even know if I want to post it because, like, who's wanting to watch me kill goblins for 9 hours of my life? Because I do this the entire time. Like, this is this is it. This is the content. But we'll fast forward to the future. Let's see what we get into next. So we are now adventuring into Varrock. I think we do need to be a little weary because up here there is going to be wizards that we need to worry about. So we are going to go to the left a little bit. A lot of people said to do the waterfall quest. See, I'm a hardcore Ironman and I'm very, very scared. I'm terrified of dying. I don't want to lose day one, right? So I'm gonna get my skills up before I do waterfall, even though it would have got me to level 30 on my combat. Unfortunately, I just can't afford that. So we're just gonna come into Varrock and do some adventuring now. While we're here in Varrock, we are going to take a look at our bank. It is looking a little rough, so I think a little good organization would be fantastic. So I think we're going to organize the bank, make it just a little bit more cleaner so we can find things, and it's just overwhelming. I also want to know if there's anything worth selling in here. I have no idea. I don't know what you can sell as an Iron Man. So, we'll see. After a long day, we are just going to sit here and relax and just have a moment. Watch people walk by. Yeah, premium content. After a long, hard day of training, these are the skills that I have so far. They're not too shabby, but we are going to go ahead and smelt. We want to make arrows, but they're members, so we're just gonna make some helmets because we need a helmet, and then we're just gonna get up to a scimitar, and then we're gonna have a scimitar and a helmet for when we do combat. We did pick up a leather thingy earlier to wear, so we do have some kind of armor. It's not great, but it's better than absolutely nothing, right? Alrighty, it's time for the most dreaded moment. I have 4 chickens and a dream. We're gonna go through trying to get some money because you get 10k from this and you get the best slot of boots you can get at this level. So we're gonna run through here and try not to die. As you can see here, I do get hurt a little bit, but I get to the 3rd level and then I'm like, wait, I'm out of chickens. I'm scared. Like, what if they one hit me? Like, terrified. I only have like 14 or 20. I don't even know how much hit points I have right now. And just, oh my god. So I'm going to pop back out of here. I'm going to go into the barbarian village and I'm going to grab meat and then switch worlds a bunch of times until I can grab enough meat to come back in here and finish the stronghold. Just gonna go ahead and fast forward through this whole thing. It took way longer than it needed to. I just wish I would have came more prepared, so I wouldn't have had to split it up into 2 parts, but whatever. As you can tell, I'm getting tired, so we're just trying to finish editing. I can't even talk. All right, so finally we can take the thing all the way down back to where we were, and now we can maneuver through here. And surprisingly enough, we didn't even get hurt on the last level, so it was kind of crazy that I got so much meat and didn't need it. I didn't know which boots I wanted. My outfit looks better. I love the rainbow boots for my main, but for this one, I think fighter boots are going to be our best friend. So we're going to be probably rocking those instead of the rainbow just because it goes better with our vibe. And I think this is where I should have ended my day. But we'll see what happens next. All right, we're done. We're done for today. We're tired. We've done everything that we can do. We've got levels. We've done all kinds of things. We've got money. And just kidding. We're not done yet. We no, but we're chilling. We do have money. We can now afford our magic stuff, and we are going to go get magic up to about at least 20, and then that'll be my day for an Iron Man. I'm just so tired. Today was hectic and long and busy. And while I was doing this, I was completely playing another character. And yeah, it's crazy. So, for some reason, I continued to do more stuff, and I ended up finding my little box method where I go in there and just be a dick and stay in my little box and kill goblins for freaking forever. And then finally, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the day. Goodbye. No, but on a real note, I had a really good time, and I would love to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you. If you did die of boredom during my video, I apologize. And just real quick, like, take a look. Bye bye. And then I'll show you my stats later. Good night.